was recently contacted by a company called Insta360 and they asked me basically, would you like one of our Insta360 ONE X 360 cameras to do a review on? And I have heard of this company before. I've seen what this camera is capable of. It's pretty amazing. Now, obviously I'm going to do a review for this camera, but they have sent me so much gear that I've realised it makes far more sense to make an unboxing video now, all new, coming out the boxes. I've not used this stuff, and then I'm going to be making a review in the future once I've used it for a while, and I can use some small parts from this video but also refer people back to this video of the full unboxing, because obviously I can't put all this into a review. It'll end up being massively long, so it makes most sense to do it this way. So the things I'm unboxing in this video are the Insta360 ONE X camera. I also have been sent a dual battery charger. I have also been sent extra battery. I have also been sent the bike kit, which has got all sorts of mounting options in it. They've also sent me one of these, which gives you the ability to strap the camera onto your body. And they've also sent me two of the selfie sticks. Now, when I first saw 360 cameras, I thought, well, I don't really see how that'd be much use to me. I don't really want that option where people can, you know, they can look at the video and swipe around and look around you. However, the thing that these are getting incredible at is getting shots from all angles at once. Basically, you can put the camera out there and you can get all the shots that you need, because you can get them out statically as one angle and use that in your videos. And it means you can have multiple angles by just mounting the camera once. You don't have to keep moving it, which for some videos would be absolutely fantastic. There's also some very cool things you can do, like with the selfie stick, because the camera can automatically remove the selfie stick from the frame. Now, there's a vlogger called HOODIES who's already been doing this, and this is where I first saw what this camera was capable of. You can basically have a shot that looks like there's a camera floating in front of your bike from a few feet away and see nothing of the pole or anything connecting to it, but it's all attached to you. It's absolutely incredible. There's also videos you'll see on Instagram, and so for instance people like doing motorcycle riding and they like do a jump and it like spins in air and they change the camera angle. That's where I think 360 cameras are great. Having that ability to just pan and look at everything at once. Okay, so let's get on with the camera itself. Here, just got some pictures on the back, some information. Invisible selfie stick, bullet time, Wi-Fi transmitter, cinematic slow-mo 360 video, 5.7K video plus 18 megapixel pictures, flow state stabilised. This is a high-tech bit of kit. It's quite amazing what this tiny little thing can do. And that is the camera itself. You've got one lens here, one lens here. That gives you 360 degrees. It's tiny. It's just a tiny little lozenge-shaped thing. I think that's the battery compartment, yeah. It all feels very nicely made. There's only a couple of buttons on here. Very simple little thing. I assume there is a yeah, there you go. There is a oh, there's an SD card already in it. I don't know if that's something that's standard, or whether they were just nice enough to send me one. 32 gig. And then you've also got your tripod screw there, which attaches to your selfie sticks and stuff like that. Okay, so that's the camera itself. I'm going to put that in there for safekeeping. Then continuing down into the box, this top one. We have a little neoprene type case for it and a lanyard. Some stickers, some more stickers, information about capturing bullet time. Oh yeah, that's to do with the swinging thing. I'll show you that in a second. And your quick start guide, so you know, your normal bits and pieces. Okay, so the next things connect to your computer. Little box. It's very nice packaging, I have to say. Not that I really care about packaging, because well, once the stuff comes out, you don't use it again. But I suppose if you store it, you can. So yeah, there we go. You got a USB cable. And then the last box we have one of the batteries for it, and you also have this thing. Now, one of the things you can do with this is you can basically start recording and swing it around your head, and you end up with like bullet time looking things. This is like a strap that you can do it with, a cord which screws into the bottom of your camera, and then you can swing it around your head. I've also seen they make like an adapter which attaches to the selfie stick, which allows you to keep it level, because obviously with this it could spin the camera, but if you have a fixed bearing point, it keeps it in the same plane as it spins, and you can spin it around your head. That's a very bizarre thing, but it probably produces some very, very interesting looking shots. Okay, so that's everything that comes in the camera box. This is just a spare battery, I assume. Just another spare battery there. I can't tell you anything about battery life or anything like that yet. As I say, I haven't used this camera. While we're on to batteries, let's have a very quick look at this Insta360 ONE X dual battery charger dock. I think it's just one of these little docks that you can just plug both batteries into and charge them both at the same time. Yeah, some instructions. We've got a USB power adapter, and then the little charging block itself, which just takes the the little USB, same as the one they supply. So yeah, you just stick your two batteries in there and plug it in, and you're charging two at once rather than just the one. So thank you for sending me that. That will make things a lot easier for me while I'm doing the testing, ready to do the review. I missed this. Oh, this is just this must be a USB cable. There you go. So they supply you a USB cable, everything you need in that box to charge two at once. Okay, so the next thing is the bike bundle. Okay, this is showing you all the different options. You can see helmet mounts, so like a frame of a bike, chest mounts. This all appears to be in here, so let's just have a dig through. So that's obviously an extension arm of some sort. This is made of metal. This is CNC'd aluminium. Very nice. Okay, this is a chest strap mount, so obviously you can mount it onto your camera onto here, and you'll get that chest view, and that basically goes that way round. So this is towards your feet, that's towards your head, these are over your shoulders, this on your back, so you can really cinch it down and get it nice and tight. Let's get right into here. Then we've got some various mounts. That is a multi-purpose like bar, handlebar clamp mount, frame mount. I use a handlebar mount to do my reviews, to get my second angles, and I'll attach it to pretty much anywhere on a bike. I think bar mounts are one of the most universal clamps there are to really surely clamp something onto a bike or whatever you're working on. So there's one of those. That's obviously a different piece of rubber. That might be that's to go over a larger diameter piece of tubing, so it's a smaller piece of rubber. The rubber's good because that will help insulate vibrations. Mounting plates. Self-adhesive pads for said mounting plates. Got adapters, you can take it in different directions. Absolute ton of those. More mounts. These are the joining pins, so you can join all these pieces of Meccano together, as it were. Loads of those. What I can tell from looking at these are of the GoPro style. So they should be, I believe, interchangeable with those things as well, which is great. There we go, more and more clamps and attachment points. Okay, so these are little mounts themselves that the things clip into. So we've got that stuck to our bike somewhere, or on something, or you're attaching to the chest mount. See, that's the same thing. That just slides into there and locks in. Then you could be like, well, I'd like this to be here, so you just stick that through there. That's nice and firm, and then you can put Then you can put like one of these on the end of here, like this, and again use one of these to go through and clamp it. In fact, it appears to be threaded. Yeah, it is. So you can push through this side, and it will thread out the other side. That's really sturdy. You've also got this which turns, helps you clamp it onto the camera, so then you can attach that. So say you wanted this on your chest, that would be the, let me get this out. So say this is your chest, like this, you can stick, I'd actually do it the other way around so it goes downwards, but I didn't think about that when I was putting it together. That goes in there, and then you could have it out in front of you on your chest, and then you'd be able to see all the way around you and back towards yourself, but obviously it would be quite close at that range, but that's where you can put different things together. Okay, so these are all the mounting options. I think you get that, but that's the motorcycle bundle. So this is the selfie stick. They've actually sent me 2 of these, very kindly of them, so I can properly experiment, try different things out. The wonderful thing, as I say, about these is the fact that the camera can automatically remove this because it's a known thing in a known place. Are these both the same, or is there two different types? No, they're both the same. And the way that these work is you just pull them out, like so, and they get longer and longer. That's about, does it actually give me a length? 120 centimetres. So it's a long old thing, and you just give it a little twist, because it's got these ridges. Give it a slight twist, and it's absolutely rigid. I'm pushing on both ends, and then you give it a twist back the other way. A little twist, and it collapses back down. Again, very nicely made. And do these, can you change these? No, these stay the same, but I've just noticed the selfie sticks have got threads in the bottom of them, so you can actually join two of them together. So say you were at an event or something and you wanted to get like a bubble view of everything going on around you. Imagine like walking through a festival or even walking through the woods or something. You could have that way above you. There is software and stuff that you use with this camera. There's a mobile app which allows you to do some pretty incredible things, and there's also some software for the PC. Again, I haven't used these yet. That's part of the review. I'm going to be, after this video, I'm going to be basically playing with all this stuff, trying it out, trying different shots. And then once I've got to grips with it, I might use a few bits in some videos, so you might see that. Yeah, I'll try all that out, and then that's when I'll do the review, when I can actually give you a decent answer. These are metal and very nicely made, I should say. Nice feeling rubber grips on them. Everything feels like quality stuff. Okay, and the very last thing is this thing. I'm going to take this out of the plastic and then cut, because you don't want to hear rustling plastic. This is basically like a almost like a weightlifting belt that goes on your back and gives you a mounting point for said selfie stick or for the camera itself. So you could just get a rear view that would see all the way that way, all the way that way and behind you, but obviously you just see your back if it was that close. Or if you use the selfie stick to have it just above your head, you'd be able to look all the way around you, above you, and obviously as you lean the bike, it could be incredible. I should say now, I think it's really important to be careful when you're using this on the road. I don't know what the legal implications of having a giant stick out the back is. If you've just got, you know, a thing that just goes over the top of your head, I don't think anyone's going to say too much to that. Anyway, so yeah, this is as I say, like a Velcro. Looks like it's got loads of adjustment because it goes all the way to here. That's pretty small. I'm sure you can get the figures of exactly what it is on their website. Okay, so that's all the kit they sent me. As I say, I think you can tell I'm quite excited to try this stuff out. As a photographer and a video maker, this opens some massive possibilities. Bear with me, please be patient, because the more time I take to test it and try it out, the better the review I can give you. Unlike with some products I review, I have seen this camera being used. I know people who have them and they say they're brilliant. So that's, you know, that's just a passed on opinion from people that I've spoken to and know. I can't say any more than that because I haven't experienced it yet, and I always try to be as completely upfront and honest with you about all the reviews so you know it's trustworthy. So soon you should see some example video and things. I'll probably post some stuff on my social media too as I'm testing this out with this little puppy in action. It's going to be a learning curve. It really will be a learning curve because I've got to get used to the software and everything, but I'll let you know how that goes in the review. Thank you very much for watching. If you found this video useful, please leave a like. I have actually got an affiliate link for this camera, which is linked in the description, but obviously I'm not telling you to go and buy it because I haven't used it yet. I can just say that I know other people that have used it and found that it's great, but that link is there if you're like, I've seen them, actually that's it, I'm pulling the trigger now. And a huge thanks to my patrons who are going up the screen now. You guys make it easier for me to keep bringing you videos, and if I keep doing things like this, I keep getting toys like this, and then you get to see some maybe really cool shots. So thank you. Right, I'll catch you in that review or in my next video. Bye bye. Huge thanks to Insta360. If you enjoyed this video and the other content on the channel, please consider following the links in the description to show your support.